Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So, today is just another reminder to me why I have maintained this habit, this daily habit of making sure that I record one pod a day. The reason why I say that is, I was a little unwell at the beginning of the week, and I can feel that internal resistance to get started again. Not because it's not good for me, or not because for any other reason, excepting that the funny thing with habits is that when you take a break, then coming back can quite often be difficult for whatever reasons. Now, maybe, of course, especially as a healer and a coach, maybe if you are somebody who is very disciplined, then you're sort of living your life on discipline, and therefore you're able to bounce right back no matter whether you take a day off or not. But I know from my own experience that one reason why I maintained this habit all this while was to ensure that I never had to deal with, um, you know, thinking twice about should I do this or not. So that was sort of what drove me to today's theme. And my story is just a story, but the more important question is, how does this relate to you? So especially as a healer, especially as a coach, I'm sure there are different habits that you're in the process of trying. There are different habits that you're wanting to maintain, and sometimes life can get in the way. Sometimes life can create that detour, and you find yourself on the other side where the habit that was sort of flowing so smoothly, suddenly just stops. But the flip side, of course, is, and this is why I'm here recording this pod for you today, just to remind you that just as much as you can find yourself bouncing out of a habit, you can come right back in. And literally, restarting isn't failure. Just remember that. And maybe let me ask you this, for those of you who are listening to the story at this point: what is your story of failure, and what's your story of restarting? So definitely engage in the comments below, and I will definitely be watching, and I will respond to them. And as always, this is just another reminder to you that as healers and coaches, we are on a journey, and our intention, our purpose is what drives us, is what leads us to keep showing up and holding that space for others so that they can truly be um, all that they are meant to be, all that, literally like live their purpose. As we live our purpose, they get to live their purpose as well. So, this is just my way of not only doing this for me, but also for you, to remind you that we are not alone on this journey, and that we are doing this together. And one of the ways, of course, is how I show up like this, and you get to connect. We get to build this connect together. The other way, of course, is that we meet in our community every Monday and Friday between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. And this is your opportunity to come and experience what happens in our community, and really notice that in this work that we do, it's so important to have community, because when you have community, you have that energy to keep going. So, this is, as I said, one way, which is the eye hypnosis live experience that happens on Mondays and Fridays between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. And in addition, if you find that this community is supporting you, and you really feel like you're at home, then you can go deeper in your own inner journey of healing and growth. And this is, of course, what happens on the weekend. On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we do a 1 day process. So each day is the process that happens between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. And of course, you know these these programs are designed as a way for you to be able to do that inner work and really focus on your discovering your soul identity, and then doing the deeper work of redesigning and creating new and powerful beliefs. And this helps you literally change the way that you look at your habits, especially your toxic habits. And lastly, of course, what is most relevant is where you're able to focus on creating money breakthroughs. So this is something that we do, and every weekend when we meet between 6 and 9 on on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's an opportunity for you to do this inner work. Of course, as always, remember, those who pay attention. So this is a paid track, and come because you feel drawn to it, and stay because you feel it has benefited you. And by the end of the 1 day process, if you feel that this has really made a difference, then you can continue on and keep coming back doing the deeper work where we do this over a 3-month period. And it's literally like like a cohort that keeps running over the course of 3 months, and you get to do this along with with healers and coaches who you really connect with. And I'm of course there through this entire process to support you. And while this is happening, you also have the opportunity to be able to take the same skills that I've been teaching you, I've been using to help you make those deeper discoveries and go in your inner journey. And I teach you these skills in the program which is called the iHypnosis Life Mastery. And of course, this program is designed in such a way that you get to learn these skills in a practical way. These skills are of course something that I have learned over the last 20 plus years. So I've learned them, taught them, and now you get to not just experience them, but you also get to practice them, whether it is in our group environment within the course, or of course you get to also go out into the world, whether it's in your own healing and coaching business, or even for that matter in relationships that are most important to you. So this is a way for you to really go deeper into your own journey. And remember, when you're doing this, we're doing this as a community, so you get that support right through. And lastly, of course, for those of you who are looking to be mentored, there is a program that I run from time to time. This is the personal coaching program, and seats of course do open up. They open up from time to time, so do keep an eye out. And if you're interested, definitely ask for more details. And having said all of that, of course, as always, remember to live your purpose. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.